Rhea is back after she had her little spell there, and I just have a feeling like she's about to be unleashed. You know what I'm saying? Like we saw that total badass on Monday in Madison Square Garden, where she just shoves Aaliyah out of the way, like totally pancakes her, and then drags Dominic out of it.
My favorite part of the night was when she dragged Dominic out of the locker. It was incredible. When I watched that back, I died. That was amazing.
This is a special presentation for the Bleav in Pro Wrestling podcast. Here's Rick Ucchino on the Bleav Podcast Network.
What is going on, you guys? Rick Ucchino here, SB Nation Bleav Podcast Network. You know my guest at this time. We had him just a few weeks ago, actually, and my lord, like everything has changed. Like 5 days before your decking Edge on Monday Night Raw, you're talking about how you're living your dream, and it's great to work with him and all this. What the hell? I feel like I've been worked, man. What happened there?
Well, it's exactly it. You know, it was good, you know, but look, we're trying to do things our own way and blaze our own trails and all that. And you can't do that when you have somebody who's just focused on themselves and telling you what to do, right? So things needed to be done.
It needed to be done, and then he got. Is that what
he got.
So now there's a completely new dynamic here with Finn Balor, but, you know, joining the group, but I do like how, you know, there isn't like one central figure. Like the focus could be on any one of you guys, and there is kind of an equal set dynamic. Is that kind of be the goal moving forward there a little bit?
Absolutely. It's one of those things who is this about right now? Let's support that one person. You know, and if it's all three, it's fine, it's all three, but it's a revolving door for us, you know, like nobody is more important than the next. Like we have to be this way for it to be successful, for it to work out the way we want it to be. So no, there isn't one set person. It's, if today this is about Rhea, we're gonna have her back 100% and make sure it's about Rhea. If it's about me, they're gonna do that for me. If it's about Finn, Rhea and I will do that for him.
Yeah, and you know, I want to talk a bit about Monday Night Raw in Madison Square Garden, because that was a big night, right? Like a lot of it was centered around Rey Mysterio, legend, 20 years in WWE, and most of the night was focused around Rey, but also yourself and the Judgment Day. So to just kind of be part of that celebration of Rey Mysterio, an absolute legend, you know, what did that mean to you?
You know, Rey, what he's done, and especially for the Latin community, is something that I still strive for and work hard at, you know, just representation and whatnot. Yeah. So seeing him throughout all these years and then now being able to be a part of that, it's special. And although we're feuding, I know how special this is. You know, so it is a big deal, and I love that I'm doing this now. Like it's the first time we've ever interacted on TV or anything, and it's happening now during his anniversary in WWE. So for me, it's perfect time.
And a lot of focus on Dominic as well. You're trying to drive a wedge between father and son there. I think a lot of people are waiting for that teenage angst, you know, kind of angle here where he says, "Screw you, Dad, I know what I'm doing." You guys seem to be trying to expedite that process there a little bit. But what is it that you like about Dominic and the work that he's done so far in his young career? Because it's not easy growing up on television.
No, it's not. And that's probably what, you know, we admire about it, is that although he's extremely young and, you know, like he's wise beyond his years as far as like, you know, how he's able to adapt and handle all this attention. And, you know, this is crazy. This is a crazy world. This WWE is a crazy, crazy world. So for him coming in at that and never really having the experience that a lot of us did, like, I mean, I would wrestle for so many years before I even got to the WWE and had this experience. He doesn't have that. You know, he just got thrown right into the fire. So, and he's been able to adapt, and he's swimming. So it's good for him. And so that's probably the most intriguing part of it for him, like when we see him.
Right. I am liking the new dynamic. It's great that Rhea is back after she had her little spell there, and I just have a feeling like she's about to be unleashed. You know what I'm saying? Like we saw that total badass on Monday in Madison Square Garden, where she just shoves Aaliyah out of the way, like totally pancakes her, and then drags Dominic out of it.
My favorite part of the night was when she dragged Dominic out of the locker. It was incredible. When I watched that back, I died. That was amazing.
Yeah, but I mean, like there is like this whole other badass. I mean, you probably know her better than a lot of people on the line. You guys are very, very close. Do you agree with that assessment that we're about to see a whole different side of Rhea Ripley?
Absolutely. Yeah. The world doesn't even know what she's capable of, and that's crazy thinking about all she's accomplished already. So now that, you know, the shackles are off a little bit, and that was the point of the Judgment Day, was let's do this our way, you know, and now we're really going to have fun. Like, we were having fun before. Individually, we were all successful, we were all happy and having fun, but this is a blast, you know, and all we talk about is like the crazy things we're going to do, you know, and we're just starting. I mean, people don't even know what the Judgment Day is yet, realistically.
Yeah.
So,
and there's that growing period, right?
Oh,
you guys got to figure out what it is.
Yeah, right. But right now the goal is just cause chaos, beat the hell out of everybody, and have the most fun possible. And Rhea's so happy about that, especially the chaos part.
Yes, absolutely. Addressing the elephant in the room without really addressing the elephant in the room, like, we are swimming into uncharted waters here as far as WWE is concerned with change in direction and leadership and everything like that. What is that feeling like on the inside? You've been on the main roster for a while now. You kind of get the sense of how things have gone, and now all of a sudden there's might be a little bit of uncertainty there. How are you feeling about everything, and how are you going to handle that?
I think that's like outside of the company, that's what I guess the belief is. For us, we got one job, to entertain, regardless who's in charge. You know, that's our job, is to do our job to the best of our abilities and bring entertainment to our fans. And as long as that's the focus, we're good. There is no feeling of, I don't know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. We're going to go out there and put on a hell of a show like we did all year. At least since I've been here. So I've been here for almost a little less than 2 years in the main roster. So this entire time, it's the same goal: entertain to the best of our abilities and bring entertainment to like those fans that sometimes people are just going through it and they can distract themselves from this crazy world for a little bit watching us.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's our goal. As long as that doesn't change, we're good.
He's Damian Priest, total badass, coolest dude in the room right now. I'm Rick Ucchino. I don't even compare. Thanks for watching, guys. SB Nation, Bleav Podcast Network. Thanks, guys.